There we go. Oh.
There we go. Should be done now.
Oh. The problem is people might even just start switching this on and think, what are they laughing about? Unless it's really private stuff. I mean, just
Oh.
you can't know about that. It's just, oh dear. If the public knew, dearie me. All right, I'm gonna link this now. Well, hello, welcome. Nobody's actually watching yet, so I don't know what I'm saying. Welcome.
Formalities, Dara. Formalities.
Yeah, formalities. I mean, when I got really excited when I saw that they highlighted it, as in like quote unquote highlights for the stream. I thought, oh, they edited it and made like the cool bits, and no, it was just the full race. And I thought that was a little bit like it was a kind of a little stab, to be honest, in the heart. I was really hoping. I've got 3 people watching now. Hello, welcome everyone. This is Spain. This is a sprint race in GRL Div 1. Sadly, Mark Lightshock is not able to be with us. Is it Atom? Sadly, Mark will not be able to be with us this evening. We hope he is doing well. He hopefully will be back next week, but you're stuck with me and Jazzy again.
Hey, hello.
You may remember us from last week. And if that was anything to go by, this may be slightly chaotic. As I said, sprint race. We've got a short qualifying, and then we've got 44 laps worth of racing at Spain, which is 2/3 of the total race distance. If you hadn't made that calculation, Atom says sorting out the lobby was exhausting. I mean, I hope you're better now. I don't know what you really want me to say to that, Atom.
Atom, it's not like you need to access any energy because you got pole by 8/10 last week. So if you can repeat that stint...
Yeah, exactly. There we go.
You might make things a little bit closer now you've exacerbated some energy. So well done to you.
So, we currently have the man on track. The man first on track is the man who had the race stolen from him 7 days ago, mainly by technology. That man is Eclipse. If you cast your minds back 24 times 7 worth of hours, then you will remember that Eclipse's wheel decided that it wouldn't turn in turn 11 at hairpin in Austin on the final lap of the Grand Prix. And so he lost quite an easy-looking win and didn't even finish on the podium. So that was a shame, but he's back again for revenge. I mean, Atom's quaking. I was talking to him earlier, and he's absolutely frightened of Eclipse tonight. He thinks he's going to have the pace. I'm joking, of course. Atom thinks we'll lose to everyone, but Eclipse is a man who could do well. Who else have we got? We've got, of course, one race, of course, championship leader, Atom. As if that's a particularly difficult thing to have after one race. You've got to make difficult calculations for that. Let me just quickly draw up the standings before I'm going to give over to Jazzy for this lap. Actually, I'm just being... Hey, Jazzy, go now. Why not?
Here we go. Coming down to more DRS Open. Already exacerbated 20% of the DRS, but we'll see where he breaks. Just before the 50-metre ball, turning it in 4th gear. Taking a lot of inside curve into 5th, up into 6th for turn 3, and he's gone for a spin. There we go. We called it before the stream started.
Number
turn
1.
3.
We've got number 1. We should keep a counter actually of the amount of spins we have. Let's see if we can keep track.
Yes.
I'll keep a tally actually.
Well, I've jumped on board with Smeggy.
Yeah, I'll give you that. There you
go. Down into 3rd gear, up to 4th. There we go. Full beans. Coming up towards this difficult section of corners through 7 and 8. Does he keep it pinned through? Nope, little lift through 9. DRS Open. Now to the new section of Spain. They've widened up the corner so you can take a little bit more speed. Into 4th gear. Should be back on the power now gradually. Then back to the old boring layout, which they've still not decided to change in real life. 90-degree right-hander. Into the... runs a little bit wide and gets on the grass there, actually. Coming around the final corner. Time, everyone's looking to beat 18.2.
Not too shabby there from Smeggy. You've got Eclipse on a lap now. Oh, sorry, he spun, didn't he? Hot mail.
Yes. Next one
Delta
is...
then come around the final corner. This doesn't look particularly quick compared to some... Oh my word, it's not quick. 27.4.
So there's a
Not
couple of
great. What about
mistakes early on.
next? Sky's blue.
There we go.
Sky's blue goes P1.
Oh.
Was that? Is that another spin down there?
Yep, Smeggy has spun through
Smeggy.
3 again. So that's
Yeah.
2 spins.
Rage
in
goes
turn
P2. 17.6. And Nathan P3 with a 17.8. That is now on my counter already. We've got 4. That's 5. Is that a spin down there? No, it's not. I've got 4 spins so far. We've got Atom on an outlap at the moment. We've got Forensic. There we go. Oh, well, that's not a quick lap. Well, I hope he doesn't think it's a quick lap. Lemon's also. I hope he doesn't think that's a quick lap.
There's Monty
What about Ginger
Slow
Ninja?
on a quick one as well.
Ginger Ninja has come around the final corner though. This is a flyer. Where does the man third in the championship go?
Oh,
P1.
P1.
17.2. Good lap there from the McLaren driver. I apologise. He's second in the championship because he came second last week. Oh, is that a spin down there? Just be a slow-moving car.
Monty Slow, 51.5 through the second sector.
Who was that, sorry?
Monty Slow.
Monty. Right, we'll go with Monty then.
Here we go, 4th gear.
He comes into the final chicane. Doesn't carry himself wide like Smeggy did there.
Here we go. Looking to try and creep into the 17s. 18s are good enough as well. 17.5 currently, so it's quite close in the top 5 at the moment. Only 6 tenths separating top 5.
Rage coming to pit road. I think Atom's on a lap. Where's Atom?
Certainly is.
Here he comes. Final few corners.
So he's looking to go around
now
the
championship leader.
final corner at like around a 113. Yep. There it is. 17.4 puts himself P2.
I think he's washed. Actually. That is not anywhere near 8 tenths clear. That is disappointing if you're an Austrian fan here this evening.
He's gone from being
Then who is actually an Austrian fan?
cool as cucumber
Here
to
this
a
evening.
bottle job.
Oh dear, bless him. He tries his hardest, doesn't he? Is Monty on a lap? No. So we've actually got no one on a lap at the moment. That's a weird one. I think Mark Sousa will be next, actually, and he's just coming into the final sector on his outlap.
Yep, and then Gamer Man Step
Oh, actually,
Oh,
Delta's just said Mark Sousa's going to do a 16.5 this lap. So, Jazzy, I'll let you take this one.
Oh, I'm
We'll
going
see
on
if
with
it's
Mark, am I?
16.5. Mark, you're going with Mark.
Here we
you
go. DRS open. Runs down into turn 1. Really, really long straight, this one. Breaks just after the 100 metre boards. Down into 4th, up into 5th. Sacrificing rotation for more exit speed. Slow in, fast out, 6th gear. Up into 7th, taking that nice inside line, now pulling over to the left. Down to 4th for the extra bite, up into 5th, short shift. Braking just at the 50 metre board there, down to 2nd, up to 3rd. Coming towards the tricky section of 7 and 8, here we go. Takes it nice with a new graphic curve, you can see. Slight lift through 9. Ooh, second and short shifts to 4th. That's unorthodox, but we'll keep going on with him. 4th gear, 5th. Through the 90-degree right-hander. Going into the final chicane now. 2nd up to 3rd, up to 4th. I'll tell you what, he's not far away with his evaluation. It might be a 16. Oh, he pulled out. Provisional. 17.1.
Not quite the 16.5 we were promised. I feel a bit ripped off there. But, I mean, it'll do, won't it? I mean,
To be honest, Dara,
17.1, you know.
I don't think I've spoke so much in the space of a minute and 17.1 seconds.
Salma comes up to P8, 6 thousandths ahead of Smeggy. That was a Hasco across the line, but I don't think he's on the lap. I think that's Pyrex up to the line. I'm going to get to him quick enough, and it was P8, 17.8. So we've only actually technically really got 10 drivers who've actually set a decent lap time so far.
It was the
rest
story
have
last
not
week,
yet
the
set lap
same though.
times. Yes, it was. It's who can get the lap time in, wasn't it? And so far, only 10 of them have. What about? Oh no, Gamer Man Steph. Oh my word, this is looking like an absolute flyer. He's already passed the fastest lap time. He's got 4 corners to go. It's got Lemons on a lap. No, it's not. His teammate Monty's slow, but he's not on a lap. I don't think Mark Sue's on a fly. Kurt's on a lap. Here we go then. The man who I think we gave Kurt driver of the day last week, if I'm not completely mistaken.
Yes, we did. We did, and then he didn't get driver of the week. I think Atom stole that from him.
No, Atom got it. Well, he's gone P3. That's not a bad lap time. He's only 2 thousandths behind the front row of the sprint race grid here. Of course, remember.
And there's another spin through turn 3. Codename Delta.
Hello. Okay, I'll make that 5 spins. So Delta has gone top of the time sheets. That's a good lap time there from the McLaren driver. He was, of course, presenting the draw with Mark. Eclipse has had a very slow final sector. He's not improving. Why am I still on?
Lots of curve from Frenzy coming around this final corner.
Well, that's what I was looking for. It's Frenzy, get it!
Oh well.
That is an absolute flyer. I mean, he's still P14, 11 seconds off the pace. So, I mean, you can't put the mockers on too early. Smeggy, 800ths up so far through the middle sector.
There we go.
What's he going to do on his lap?
Lemons is 15.3 seconds up.
I want to see how far Chris is up, actually, to be fair, when he comes out. Smeggy, though, jumps up to P5. Look out. Right, so if you had last week's qualifying, pole to second, that's more than what we've got between pole and 11th here.
That is very true.
Just for reference.
Oh!
Lemons. Hello, Lemons. I saw him coming up to the line. He's gone quicker. 17 flat. You said he was going quickly. I took you for the mockers there, but he was going quite quickly.
Eclipse is spun again. This time,
Eclipse is spun. Oh, and there's a spin down at... was that Eclipse? Oh, that is Eclipse spinning. Right, that's the 6th victim that I am noting down. Atom, the champion, the championship leader. He's up on his time, I believe, from what Atom said. This is the first ever GRL race in Spain. So who can take the first Spanish pole here in Barcelona? Well, actually, no, it is pole, isn't it? Because they changed it. Atom improves by 1/10.5, but doesn't improve his position.
No.
He's 2.5 tenths. He's a quarter of a second off P1, and he's P7. Mockery. That's what it's for, not a mocker.
But then again, this is what we are trying to build here in GRL, making competition as close as possible.
I mean, it wasn't a great example last week, was it? But I mean, it looks better this week.
It's better now.
Yeah, we tried to make it as close as possible. Pole by 8/10. That's what we're looking for. Oh, there's a spin up there for someone. Rage is coming to the pit lane. He's cut the white line. I don't know if he'll get a penalty for that. I hope he does. Oh, sorry, Rage, love you.
Is it Lemons who scored?
I think it was Lemons, actually.
Yeah, it was.
I'm trying to find Gamer. He's on an out lap.
So we've had
Mark Sue's on a lap.
We've had everyone place the time but Son Pikachu at the minute.
And realistically, only the top 30. Well, I mean, even just Sander could probably improve on that. It's probably the top 12.
Ninja's gone for a spin.
Oh, that's 8. I am keeping a track.
Dara, we would be legless already if we would drink it.
Oh dear, 2 tenths up for Mark Souza. Nearly, it's 1.8 tenths. Coming through the middle sector, that would put him on pole position here.
It will.
In his Aston Martin car. He just needs to hold it all together. Make a wicker basket for this lap to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Here he comes, final corner coming up. Mark Souza. Where does he place himself?
Could be
Probably
a
going to be P1. How far? Oh dear, I mean, that's scary. 16.750. He's ruining the pattern here.
Yes.
Of closeness, but what can you do? I think that is Sander on the lap down there, and it is. He's 500 up through the first sector. Make that 4 tenths up through the middle sector. So yes, he is on an improved run. Can he sniff around the top 10 here? Push Rage outside of that top 10. Delta says that Mark is sandbagging more than Merck used to in pre-season. Well, do you want to maintain that now? Or are you going to back that up now? He's put a 16.7. Sander, where can he put himself? P.
He improves,
Oh,
but doesn't move.
he's still in P13.
By
1,000 behind Pyrex. You'd look up at that and see Nathan is less than 300ths quicker than you and think, how?
300 is just like a stab at the wheel, isn't it?
No, Eclipse is next on a lap, actually, I think. At the moment, unless Mark Souza, no, he's not on a lap, so it is Eclipse. Currently down in P16. No lap time probably on the board for him. Let's see, will he add to the spin counter once again on this lap, or will he keep it nice and solid? Coming through turn 3.
There's no
Decides
spin.
He doesn't want to have a look back behind without using his... Well, I don't know what it is, like on a wheel, actually, but... You know how you look backwards? I don't know how you do it on a wheel.
It's just A, I think, on the Xbox.
Oh, there you go. He's decided not to press A in by spinning. That was far too long for what it was worth, wasn't it? Anyway, he was a 10th.5 down in the first sector. I presume he spun somewhere else. Oh, there's a spin there for someone in that, Williams. That's number 9. Here he comes. Turn 9 then. Negotiated well. How far up is he? He's 11.9 seconds up. That's how far he's up. Currently looking at a 19.4, but of course he'll pick up some time in the final sector. Monty, this is scary what I'm about to read to you. He says, just did a 16.3 before the session in time trial. What am I doing right now? I don't know what you're doing, but you're P8. You're kind of in the mid-pack. Will Eclipse join you?
14th.
Wow, that surprised me. We've got 3 drivers covered by 11,000th of a second, which is, quite tight.
The whole field is covered by 1.1
No, it's not.
seconds. Well, apart from 16th, 17th, and 18th.
Oh dear! Oh, he's out. Kurt, turn 9. I'm going to count that as a spin. He's out of turn 9. You saw it from the rear shot there. He's absolutely dropped the rear end, and that is him out of the session. He will start P5 at best for the sprint race grid. Of course, remember, this isn't the Grand Prix grid. We've got 11 laps of the sprint race, which is going to be pretty manic. Atom says without Mark Souza, it was close for pole. I'd just say cry more. You got pole by 8/10 last week. Eclipse is up by... Sorry, Atom. Eclipse is up by 1,000 through the middle sector. I don't know if he's actually going to finish this lap. How long have we got?
CX Rage is up
I don't know.
by 2
We've got a yellow flag. Got a yellow flag. Is that going to fit? We've got 1 minute 40. So if he comes in, that's it. No, he's going to finish the lap time. He's got no ERS at all as Eclipse. Does he improve on P14? Does he? Yes, he does. P11. Not that bad. Not that bad. Could have done with a little bit better, but he's got it. Rage, 2/10 up then. Where can he plop himself into? Only P7. I know Rage, so I can rip him off there. Anyway, Sky's Blue round the final corner. Where can he put his Red Bull car? Up near the front? Yeah, not bad. Not too bad. 17.1. What about that? That's Chris D. He must have validated or something. He hasn't improved. That is Pikachu on an outlap. We've got a lot of drivers on an outlap down there. Codename Delta. Don't know what he's doing. What was he doing down there? I haven't got a clue. We've got the Mercs coming through. They're also not on laps.
Oh.
Everyone's on their outlap, aren't they? Goodness me.
Chris
Anyone.
has just taken the unorthodox line of taking extra wide through 3 and still remaining valid.
Oh, is he spun or is he just kept...
No, he kept it pinned and he kept it valid.
Well, fair enough. Nathan, here we go. Nathan's on a lap. Finally, someone's on a lap. Round the final corner up. Is he even on a lap? Yes, he is. Oh, he is. P10 for Nathan, 17.4. These times are close. We've got an Alpine. Is that Monty? It was very much down on his time. That's not ideal. What about Pyrex? He's coming up to the line. This looks improved, and it is very slightly. Joins his teammate alongside him on the sprint race grid. Eclipse is not improving. He's coming to the pit lane. His session's over. Christie, 25.4 seconds up through the middle sector. The man's absolutely flying. Pyrex retires. Oh, he's crashed. We've got 3 spins down there, actually. I want to count them. Christie goes 10th, 17.4. He's 2,000ths ahead of Nathan. Who have we got coming up next behind him? Is that Mark Souza?
Yeah,
is he going quicker? Oh dear. Was he going quicker? Don't go quicker. Please don't. Please don't. Damn it. 16.675. Codename Delta's up next. He's currently P3. Could he put himself on the front row? Yes, he can by 5,000. Ginger Ninja, no. Ginger Ninja jumps him, and he goes P2 by another half-tenth. We've got a Red Bull coming around the final corner. Who's that? Oh, it's Guys Blue coming into the pit lane. We've got Atom. Atom finished. He's only P5. What a washed champion we have here in GRL. Who have we got then? We've got... Is that Forensic cutting corners? Yes, it is. It doesn't matter, does it? And Smeggy's coming into the pit lane. He's not improving. What about Monty? Monty's improving. He's the last man, I think, to do so. Coming round the final corner. Can he put himself in the top 10? Push Chris D out. Yes, he can. 17.2. This is a really close grid, actually.
It really is.
I mean, as it goes. Forensic, can you use time trial setups on this game? I mean, you can. I mean, I don't know if you want to.
I mean, that's your choice, but with the new tyre crashes and especially kind of screwing everyone over, I wouldn't suggest it.
Right, so if we discount Mark Sousa, because he has got pole by 3.5 tenths, if we discount him, the gap between 2nd place and 13th place is 4.5 tenths. That's not bad. So Mark, if you're watching this, very kindly, slow yourself down a bit, and then it'll be fun.
Just let someone dive bomb into turn 1.
Qualifying, I've counted 13 spins so far, and I might have missed a couple.
And that is without fuel on board, my friend.
Yes, so 44 laps worth. How many are we going to get there?
Oh dear.
So, Ginger Ninja then, we're on board with him for some reason. He's P2 on the grid. McLaren doing well, of course, for the sprint race. What is this? Oh, I need to ask Adam what the sprint race point system is.
So I believe it's the same as
watching?
real life.
Yeah,
so
I presume so.
8 to 1 for the top 8. And then it's normal point system for top 10.
I would presume so, but I just want to double check because I could say that and all of a sudden they get 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah.
Atom's living in 28. Anyway, quickly, qualifying results. Mark Sousa's on pole. Sadly, by quite a long way. Ginger Ninja is P2 with Kona Vilter, his teammate in the McLaren P3. Lemon's P4, Atom P5, he won last week's championship leader. Then we've got Skies Blue, Kurt, Monty Slow, Smeggy, and Rage out the top 10. Christy, Nathan, Pyrex, Eclipse, Just Sander, Gamerman Seth, Forensic, Son Pikachu is last since that time, and that's the grid, and I've just got that in time. So, Forensic said I spun on 7 hot laps.
7?
I think I might have missed some because I don't think I counted you as 7 of the 13, if I'm honest. So yeah. Clever says top 4 all inside 1/10 in Div 2 quali. And I'm just going to send to him if it wasn't for Mark Sousa.
So with Div 1.
Top 12, top 13, 4.5 tenths. So, you know, unlucky. Who we got then? We're waiting, actually, aren't we? We're waiting. It's time for some friendly filler. Is what we're going to call this part of the stream where nothing's happening. I'm sorry if you can hear planes going over. That is the Americans. Oh gosh, they're loud. I am sorry if you can you hear that, Jesse? I'm presuming you can.
It's okay. I've got a plane going over me too.
I have you. Oh, lovely.
Lots of turbulence.
Only problem is yours is probably commercial airline and mine's a jet.
Yeah.
And they're quite loud.
Right. Assumption. Yeah. Presumption. Assumption. I don't know.
Well, I don't know if there was a ready up time, but no one followed it if there was. Have we got a formation lap for this, or am I going to have to suddenly get into it? No, formation lap. Oh, thank goodness.
Give us a breather.
Let's have a look. Tyres. Oh, hello. Kurt's gone for a soft.
Soft
Everyone
to the
else.
end.
Well, Atom was telling me that you can have 2 sets of mediums on a sprint weekend. So if you save them in the sprint, you'll get 2 sets in the race. That's what he told me. Whether Atom actually knew what he was saying or not is a different matter. But that is what I am understanding.
Atom is now also washed. He's P5, Garrett. We've got to remember this.
Exactly. That is true. Oh, you're right, Chloe. Anyway, Anyway, sorry. So Kurt, the only man to crash in qualifying, is P7. I've got a man telling me something that I've got to put on a spreadsheet. That'll have to wait. No, don't worry, it's not bad. So we've got not 18 drivers here this evening. We've got the sprint race that you're about to witness in GRL round 2. Championship leader in championship leader P5 on the sprint race grid. Second place man P2 with P3 man not turning up. Who's P4 then? Kurt. Kurt, basically effective third man in the championship to be attending, is P7. It's a little bit of a shake-up. We've got a rapid driver on pole. I mean, you have to be quite rapid to be on pole. But we'll have to see who messes up the grid. Let's find out as we watch the disqualifications. Will they roll in? Drum roll, please.
Well, Darry,
I don't know what Mark Hughes is doing.
You couldn't have made a more Michael Owen comment there, could you?
No, I couldn't. Nathan's done it wrong. Gamer man Steph's done it wrong. And we're just waiting for Sander. And he's fine. So now we've got 3 casualties. Now, because the game won't let me look at the front of the grid for the start of the race, we're going to have to go on board with Lemons. The 5 lights are on. And the 5 lights are now not... Well, they're gone. Oh, darn it. Anyway, we're away here in GRL. And Lemons has had an absolutely awful start. He's lost about 4 positions off the start. Atom is P2. Atom is already from P5 on the grid up into P2. Kurt, he's got a penalty for something. I don't know if he jumped the start or something like that. He's ahead of Rage P7. He's held position, not being able to get anywhere on those softs. As they fly towards turn 4, can anyone make any inroads at all? Doesn't look like it. Smeggy and Lemons going side by side. Oh, hang on. What's happened there? I think... Well, that was a glitch, wasn't it? Kurt is right on the back of Sky Blue. Is on the back of Mondi. Oh, my word, he's right on the back of these two. They're going to go side by side. Turn 7. You go side by side there. Kurt nearly rear-ending Sky is Blue there. He checked up on the apex of turn 6. And I'm able to pass over to Jezzy now because I don't have to keep on talking.
So we're just having a breakdown of what's happened at the start. So I think Kurt and Lemons came together off the actual initial launch, causing Kurt to have the 5 seconds, and Lemons now being at the back with sufficient damage, I presume. Looking at the field, Sousa already pulling away a 8-10 gap. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Oh, it's Sander.
Yeah. Oh no, I've got the pen. No.
Oh dear.
Keep going.
Here we go. So we've got Atom trying to chase down for this race lead. It looks like Atom's taking a little bit less downforce into this race compared to Mark Sousa. Close 3.5 seconds as Courtney Delta goes round the outside, makes it the inside for turn 2. Round to turn 3 with Ginger Ninja dropping down from 2nd to 4th on that opening lap. 2 McLaren scrapping for position. Let's hope we don't see a Hamilton and Rosberg-esque crash. Looking further down the field, seeing if there's any action whatsoever.
Eclipse and Nathan going side by side. Turn 5. I think that's Nathan getting the position. What we got? We've got Kurt up there right on the back. Oh, he's nearly side by side. This guy's doing turn 9. Don't but a move in there. Unless you're an absolute madman. Looked like Ginger Ninja was lining up a little bit of a move on his teammate Delta. But nothing there doing.
We don't want 18 orders, we want scrapping, that's what we want.
Yeah. If you remember, the Delta and Ginger Ninja were the 2 spinners causing the funny incident last week when it got boring. Oh no! And Gamer Man Steph, what's gone on here? We've got 2 drivers, one safety car. What has occurred? Rage has dropped down. I'm going to count that as 2 spins because they're both out.
Yeah.
Well, that's an interesting one, isn't it?
Well, Sander's coming
Let's
fast.
Have a look then. Sander comes out. Oh my word, he's just in the middle of the track. Well, he's not anymore, he's gone, but well, that's a bit of an interesting one, isn't it? A bit of a bummer, you'd have to say. Mark Sousa's going to be a bit annoyed because he was running away at the front. But Atom is going to be able to rope him back in.
Is this a glitch in the game where it's saying all drivers are under fuel? Or is that just
That's true, actually. Oh, it might be because it might think it's the full race, and they're only fuel for 11 laps. maybe.
Because I know at the start
Dunno.
Kurt was under fuel, so Kurt might need to do some saving now, obviously. Just looking at the penalty that he has, I think it's a 5. Yeah, it is a 5-second for the collision with Lemons from lap 1.
Right then, so he won't get that removed because we'll go from this straight to the grid. Last year, of course, when we tried to do sprint races in any league, we had to do something and then leave the lobby and set the grid again. Thankfully, we don't have to do that this game.
Nope.
I was just thinking, Mark Souza should already have a point to his name because he got pole position, didn't he? So he will already have 1 point. That's why I didn't know, because Ataman's on 27 points at the moment, and I didn't know why that was, and I heard that it was because he got pole.
Right, okay. So we nearly got a Grand Slam weekend from Atom last week, but however, Atom decided to bottle and have a couple of spins himself. So even the champion is prone to mistakes.
Safety car, lads. Bloody yeah. It's funny actually. I was at Silverstone on Sunday, and there was a safety car because I was on the outside of Cops, and they were using the national pits. So the safety car rolled out, and it caught the leader, but the leader was kind of caught unaware where the safety car was somehow.
Mm-hmm.
He had to slam on the brakes, and then there was about 5 cars, just like in that kind of way, just like fanning to stop, like fanning out on the track, just like in different parts, just to not hit each other, just to make sure that they didn't all crash. It's quite funny actually.
Well, that's what I like to do.
Anyway, story time over. We'll get on with the race. Pikachu, Lemons, Rage, and Sander are fit for the soft compound tyre. They might have a little bit of something to say towards the end of this race. Of course, they will have used 2 sets of tyres in the sprint race. Not ideal, but I mean, you can if you want to. But it means that...
Yep, go on.
Yeah. So it means that they will have 1 set of mediums and... however many sets of softs that they will. Oh, I've just shut my pen again. And then they'll have as many sets of softs for the race.
So, biggest winners from the start of the race are Forensic and Pikachu, both moving up 5 positions. The one in the top, 2 in the top 5, also moving up 3 positions. Monty, Slow, and Atom. Biggest loser has to be an Ninja, down 2 positions, and Lemons down 10 in 14th.
I was going to say, it's the big loser that Ginger Ninja, I thought, but Lemons has 10.
Oh dear. Then again, Lemons did say before the season started he would be a spinner / bottle job.
Well, I mean, it happened last year, didn't we? We caught it on stream, didn't we? We had a laugh at that one, didn't we? Sorry, Lemons. I do apologise for that. But we have got more racing to come after this lap. We have 6 left in the sprint, and then the further 33 of the Grand Prix to go.
I mean, I'd like to see some rain, Dara. No offence, like to any of the drivers or anything, but I'd like to see some rain in the second race.
Like raining at the end of the race would be fun. Like changeable conditions.
Yeah. To the point where it's not
I'm
about to go
that.
to winters, but where it's still dry enough for slicks. If you know what I mean, like Hungary this week.
Yeah. Or like at the end of the race, like with 5 laps to go, it starts raining. And then it's the, do you pit or do you stay out?
Yeah.
And then none of us know what's going on, and we just start shouting at nothing.
Yeah, you're shouting at your gearbox. Here we go, safety car in. What's that then? Sousa will take the field away. I'd also like it if they put on commentary like the tyre temps and the tyre degradation of all the drivers like they do in real life. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I know. If we had each driver's MFD as well, that'd be nice.
Instead of just this little telemetry of the throttle trace.
And ERS, that's about it.
Here we go. I'm going to go on board with that.
I'll go on board with Delta, just to see if Delta can see when Mark goes. He hasn't gone yet. When does he decide to bolt it?
Gone now.
Goes out the final corner. Anybody got... Oh, somebody spun. That Sky is blue spinning around the final corner. He got a little bit excited on the throttle. Oh my word, Ginger Ninja's weaving down the straight. He wants to get tyre temperature into his McLaren. Look at him go.
So Monty Slow.
Absolutely disgusted. top. They're all getting through quite nicely, actually, apart from Nathan and Chris. They might be having a little bit of a tussle as they come through turn 3 now, all the way around the outside. Can Nathan make it stick? He's going to try it. He's still there, and I think he has made it stick. We've got 2 spins there, down at turn. Well, we've had 2 spins since the restart, and it looks like Chris is just about being able to keep position as they come through turn 5 now.
Atom now 6.5 cents back from Mark.
And that's Forensic going around. That's unlucky for him. I'll add that to the list of spins. It's really unlucky for him. Spun it out of turn 5. Just got too trigger happy on the throttle. If he's on a controller, that is, of course. Foot happy. That's not really a saying, is it?
You can just say stamping the throttle in terms of a wheel.
There you go. That sounds better.
There we go. 1.1 seconds the gap between Atom and Mark Sousa now.
Indeed it is. Kurt is
on
the back.
Smeggy's gone.
Smeggy.
You always got to be careful, otherwise you'll get disqualified blocking the pit lane.
This guy is... he's died from the session. Oh, that was just a retire on track.
Forensics into the pit lane.
That's been going on. Delta has got past... Has he got past Ninja, or is he defending from Ginger Ninja?
Oh, yeah, he's defending.
He's defending from Ginger Ninja. Monty might look to pick up the pieces here. Is he going to send it into turn 4? Oh, he's
caught himself.
Can Kurt take advantage here? Look, he tried to go around the outside, but nothing can do. Oh my word, I thought he was for a second, I thought he was going to go down the inside of turn 5. Don't do that in your right mind. Son not being able to make a move on Sky's blue for P12.
Going back up to the front too, and it's 1.6 the gap now. Mark's running away with this in Catalonia.
It really is. I mean, he may be able to get these 8 points secured, but it's where it matters. The 25 coming up next in the Grand Prix that matters. No, 50% race. Sorry, that's so bad. Do you even understand what I said?
Yes. So basically, what you're saying is it's all in good winning the sprints, but if you don't win the big main event, you're still losing points.
Yes, but you said 100%. I said no, it's 50. Sorry. Kurt's going to go for Monty here. P5 on the line. I say P5. Kurt's got that penalty. He's going to go for the inside move. Soft tyres, maybe starting to die ever so slightly, but he's still pushing on. Going to go around the outside here at turn 3. Oh, nothing can do it. Or is there something to be done there? Looks like he's got a bit of a run towards turn 4. Bit of that ERS being used inside.
Oh, he brakes early.
Not quite. Didn't want to make codename Delta for P3. Oh, not quite enough there for the McLaren driver. Curse as well. Still behind Monty. No moves being made there.
McLarens are just hurting themselves more. They just need to work with each other to get closer to Atom. That's the kind of aim here.
I mean, with this, Ginger Ninja would be what? Because he's 18, 20, so that's 9. So he'd be 11 points off Atom. This early in the season. Oh. Bigging it up and all that. 11 points off. Championship over. Forensic spun again at turn 3. Spin number 8 of the sprint race according to my tally chart.
Ginger Ninja gets on the ERS a little early and has a little bit of a tank slapper for the last corner.
Very quickly, Kurt's going to go straight past Monty down in towards turn 1. Not even a fight to be had there. Delta is closing up to the back of Atom, but he can't make the move. There's not enough straight for the McLaren to take advantage of with that DRS lap wide open. Pikachu sets the fastest lap time, but he's 14th and he'll start 14th. Straight, 2.5 laps to go in the sprint.
Delta's red light is flashing at Ninja, so he's needing to save a little bit of ERS back.
Monty's having a mare few corners. He's lost out to Kurt, Chris, Nathan, and now Rage, who's on the soft compound tyre. He's up into P8 now, technically P7, because of the penalty for Kurt.
Yep.
So your current top 5 is Mark, Atom, Delta, Ginger Ninja, and Chris. There's a spin down there for Monty. Not too bad to worse there. And he's retired on track, and there looks like a spin from Sky Blue as well, down at the same corner. So that's now 10 for the sprint race. So Delta then, he's got 2 more laps to get towards turn one, close enough to the back of that Mercedes car to pick up a point and an extra position. Monty says his setup is undrivable.
Why'd you pick it then?
That's the question. Delta just can't make the move on Atom down into turn one. There's a spin again. There's two spins again.
Forensic's going to cause a little bit of problem here. Because now he's been lapped by Mark. Oh, no, they're ghosted anyway, aren't they? So yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, they're ghosted, so they should be fine.
Ignore Jazzy, I'm just getting a little bit overexcited.
Forensic saying that his time trial setup is also undrivable.
That's why it needs setting out. You need to get into practice lobbies as much as you can. That's what Atom does. He does a couple of laps on a time trial, doesn't he? And then starts to pump in the times online instead.
And he's still washed P2 only for the championship leader.
That is true, but as we've said, it's only the sprint. We've still got a full 33 laps to go.
It's Atom. We can trash talk Atom. Unless he gets us out of the league, of course. And that would be fun. So, oh, hello. Forensic's gone straight on at 10-11. I don't know if that was intentional or a wheel disconnect, but he's out. He'll start P14 for the race.
Here we go then, on to the last lap.
Delta does look closer as Mark's oh my word, lap 10, he sets the fast lap of the Grand Prix.
Hasn't got enough
Here comes
ERS.
Codename Delta. No ERS at all. Atom has got more and he's using it to his advantage here. And he's going to be able to defend his P2 into turn 1. Delta might have to settle for P3.
Oh, Ninja gets on that inside curb and just has to recorrect himself.
Nathan's going for the up and under on Chris here. He's going for P5 on the grid into the inside of turn 4. Oh, it pinches up there, getting very close between these two for effectively P5.
Inside?
Is he going to go to the inside? No, not quite. May have thought about it, but decided against it, and he's going to settle behind the Haas driver for P6 at the minute.
Delta's all over the back now with Atom.
We'll look at on board from Ginger Ninja as we see Delta literally climbing onto the back. Is Ginger Ninja going to go for the move? He's going to have to go around the outside. He's going for the switchback through turn 10. He's got the run, if anything, and then into turn 11. Not anything he can do just there. Chris has kept ahead of Nathan as well in the battle for P5. But it looks like it's going to be Atom P2, Conan Delta P3, and Ninja P4, but none of them have been able to touch Mark Sousa in the sprint. He comes home, he wins the sprint. The first sprint race of the season. He picks up all 8 points. Atom beats out Delta by 1.5 tenths for P2.
Spawn.
Oh no, Kurt on the line. With his 5-second penalty, he spins out, and he's just going to come home P11 now. Oh dear. Well, that's now 13 spins for both the sprint and qualifying. This is an equal society here at GRL. Sky is Blue will come in P12 and Sam Big P13, but that is the grid then for the Grand Prix. Sousa, pardon me, he's now on 9 points for the evening after pole in the sprint. Atom comes home P2. He jumps himself up from 27 points to 34, the championship leader, extending his lead at the top. Conan Delta, excuse me, it sniffles. Conan Delta is P3 for the McLaren team with his teammate Ginger Ninja alongside him. Ginger Ninja, I believe, will now be on 23 points in the standings, meaning he's extended himself to P2. So you see the standings for the sprint. Well, they've added in, promising here. I've just realised there's that Xbox symbol. Look at that on all the drivers.
Oh, that's fancy.
Does that mean cross-platform soon?
Oh, fingers
Question
crossed.
mark? So Delta P3 and Engineers did P4. Chris P5, it says he's from Jordan. I don't know. Nathan P6, Rage P7, and Lemons picking up the final point in the sprint. Sander P9 and Pirates P10 with Kurt P11, Sky Spoon, Sean Big the two Red Bulls 12 and 13th. Forensic Monty, Smeggy, Gamer Man, Steph, and Eclipse rounding off the grid for the race.
A shout out to Lemons though, from last on lap 1 for getting the final point in the sprint.
Indeed. There's that thing, isn't there? Is it the internet company? Indeed.com or something?
Oh, indeed, it's the jobs thing.
That's it. My son works in the clouds. That's the one, isn't it?
Yes, it is that one. Oh my Christ!
Not wrong, am I? This
No,
is what she said.
you're not wrong at all. Or it's Granny, I got the job. And it's not showing me. Oh, there it
This
is.
is Andrea. She works with children. It's some kind of teacher.
Oh, so there's
Cloud
loads of
engineer.
different strategies going on here. Prism
Let's have a look at
and
race director.
Kurt both opting for the hard stuff there, and Monty's. Oh, there's already up already. Monty's slow going for the softs to start this race. The rest seem to be on medium.
So then, 13 is the target to beat for spins in this race. We've had 13 in qualifying, 13 in the sprint. If we get another 14, we'll get 40 for the evening. Let's see if they can manage it. I mean, I'm saying this as if they shouldn't be spinning, but they are spinning.
Delta has put in the staff room. Can I host next time? I want to get that start.
Get off this. Why am I looking at the race director?
Why won't it come off the race director? Well, that's not good.
No.
But this isn't good.
I think we're going to have to back out here.
I think so too. But how are we going to back out? Because we can't off the game.
I'll be quick. I'm going to be quick. Right, so what you're looking at is the loading screen for Formula 1 for F1 22, the Formula 1 licensed product made by EA Sports, because because the game glitched. Thank you, Codemasters and EA, for that fantastic game you've given us.
I blame EA more than Codemasters.
Atom, join game off Atom.
I nearly joined Cleaver then.
Yeah, Atom invited me. Thank you, Mr. Atom. I'm joining session. I don't need to communicate with online services. I'm in the lobby. Thank you very much. Please wait. I don't want to wait. Can I not wait? Why is there a yellow circle of doom on my screen?
Oh no! I'm in.
You're in, right? Okay. Radio. You're doing radio commentary, Jazzy. Remember that.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Around the final 2 corners now, about to line up on the grid. As Chloe screams at her game because she comes second on Fortnite.
Oh dear. That's better than finishing second on Fall Guys, isn't it? That's just pain.
Yeah. Fall Guys is a stress. It's very much a stress. But yes, lining up on the grid now. Codename Delta messes up his grid slot. So does Nathan. Anyone else? Go on. Yeah, Pikachu did it as well. Here we go then.
Come on, please. Joining session.
It's not giving me a front view, as we've established. Here comes Dara. Here he comes. Come on then. Everyone's lining up. Here we go. Come on.
I'm going as quick as I can.
Oh.
Loading complete. Thank you. Can I see the
lights
race?
are on. And they're out.
Yes,
and away we go.
Here we go. Oh, I've just got back in time. The light's gone and we're away. Atom's got the lead off the line. There's absolute carnage down towards turn one. They're nearly 4 abreast going down there. Who's making moves? It looks like Chris is making moves to the inside.
Thank you.
Let's have a look. Oh no, it's a spin for Chris and he's out already. He's out. No. He's crashed out at turn 1. Is that a safety? It's already a safety car.
A full safety car?
A full safety car.
Oh,
well, that was exciting, wasn't it? He's left already. Bless him. He's done all of that. And he's going to be marked down as a spin on my thing. That is a real shame.
We're just going to have Dara and Jazzy's spin chart at the end of the season, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Mark's going to come back next week, and they're all going to be like good little children, just all driving in a straight line, everything right. Not this week, though.
They're all just trying to give us a good shot.
Neither do I. I hope
Pikachu's gone.
Oh, my computer screen's gone blank. That's not nice. Oh my gosh, that's the second spin already. We're only on lap 1.
Oh no.
Oh, he's crashed. Oh, Peak. Oh dear. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Well,
Oh, Pikachu, man.
in the words of Pokemon, and you can take this into F1 as well, with your spins, you've got to catch them all. Anyway.
Oh, God.
I thought it was a good one.
Did Chloe tell you that was a good one?
No, I just said it, and she gave me the disapproving look as well.
Right, we've got 3 pitters. We've got Kurt, Sandra, and Gamerman Steph in the pit lane. So, I mean, Atom's already leading. I mean, it must be because he's the host. The lights might go out slightly quicker.
That is very true.
I'm not going to admit the fact that he might just be doing well. It must be the fact that he's getting some kind of aid from the game.
That is true. Oh, everyone's under fuel again according to the game. But no, we're not going to give him any plaudits until that Mercedes comes home in whatever position it comes home in. But currently the Mercedes is in an Aston Martin sandwich, whether it be the safety car and an actual Aston Martin car. Also, big news in F1, Sebastian Vettel has now, announced his retirement. And the oldest driver on the grid is replacing him at Aston Martin with a multi-year deal. Which I think is taking him to where he's 44, 45? Still racing in F1 for a long time? If I'm right?
Plan. Is that what we're on about? L Plan here?
Oh yeah, that was his L plan. Yeah, I'll just get some big money before I retire from Lawrence Stroll instead.
Well, we've got the time on the safety car for me to spout my conspiracy theories. I mean, not in that way, of course. I mean, just Formula One. Yeah, it's chemtrail. No, sorry. I think it's the obvious thing, but I mean, it should be obvious. Piastri's probably going to go to Alpine.
Oh, he has to.
He has to. But the thing I think is being slept on is the fact that Yuki Tsunoda be in a seat next year. Because I don't think they're going to keep Yuki Tsunoda on next year.
Well, he's not been confirmed actually, has he? No. Gasly's the only one confirmed out of the 2.
So I don't think he's staying on. That makes me think, who would they put into that second AlphaTauri? Now, I don't think they would put in any Formula 2 driver, because the ones that they've got this season haven't done very well. I think Druvela, Hauger, Lawson, not Vips anymore.
Well, no,
like,
oh god.
No. Oh, sorry, I might go.
Might as well put PK in the seat.
Forensic says Kvyat.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I doubt it, mate. I doubt it.
Grosjean?
I can't see Kvyat coming back. Here you go. I was going to say, I think they're going to put... It sounds really stupid, but I think they could put Albon back into that AlphaTauri, right?
And
I don't think Nicholas Latifi will stay.
So that opens up the door.
I think there's going to be 2 free seats at Williams.
Oh.
Now, one of them could be Nick de Vries.
And
the other, hear me out on this, Logan Sargent.
Potentially.
Because he's American.
Draws in the American money. Okay. Yeah, no, I see that.
You see, it'd be a great money move for Williams.
100%.
And it's not actually done that bad. Anyway, sorry. Right, enough of that. Hang on, what's happened here?
We are about to go green again.
Yeah, Delta and Ninja just swapped places for some reason. I mean, they're where they should be. But I don't know what happened there. We'll wait for Atom to get us underway. Lap 3, we've got 30 laps still to go as Atom deploys his throttle. That doesn't make sense, but he's... Oh no! Atom spun it at the final corner! He's lost his head! Oh my word, Atom has absolutely bottled it! He's gone from first on the safety car, and he's going to be last. He's going to have to pit with that damage. Suze has taken the lead once again. It's Codename Delta and Ginger Ninja P2 and 3. Rage is P4. Where's that come from? Nathan P5 and Lemon P6. Pyrex is in P7, but for how much longer? Sky is Blue is alongside and is past the Alfa Romeo car and up into P7. Of course, parts on that hard is not going to be particularly useful. Forensic and Atom going side by side. Atom, the injured Austrian, I couldn't think of an alliteration thing there. He's going back to the pit lane with damage on his with no front wing. What else is going on? Smeggy is right on the back of Monty at the moment. Is he going to go for the move on the inside of turn 9? He is. He's going to make the move on the inside of turn 9. What a move there from Smeggy. Sanya's crashed out at turn 8. No, not another safety car. As here comes... Oh, the safety car being deployed. As Monty went down the inside.
Oh! Sousa went into neutral and nearly killed Codename Delta.
We've got a it's a Delta issue. I've seen this before. Not codename Delta. It's a time Delta issue. So that's technically 2 spins added to the list.
Right.
Atom and Sander. So we've only got 15 drivers left, actually, don't we? There goes Atom. Down the pit lane he must go.
The Mercedes pit crew. Oh, Monty's.
I really just want to... Oh, Monty's retired.
In the pit lane?
In the pit lane. So that's what she's... Oh, no, is that a front wing change on that Mercedes car? That's a real shame going on down there.
Oh, dear.
The number 3. Well, Atom's going to come out in P13 here of 14. He's stuck on softs. He's lost his head.
Toto
He's
Wolff will be
lost
screaming.
The Austrian partnership is falling apart at the moment.
They've exacerbated all their Austrian technique last week.
Oh, exacerbated, I like that word. Sorry. So, yeah. We've got Atom. Atom, you wouldn't believe it if you just joined us watching this, but he was leading and he bottled it as he started the safety car. Technically, Mark should get a 5-second time penalty for overtaking out a safety car. Most of them should, actually. But technically he was off the track. So 50-50, isn't it, really? Would be quite funny, to be fair. So...
I've just
we're gonna have to wait till
sent a GIF to Atom of a dancing water bottle. If that doesn't spur him on, I don't know what will.
Him. Bless him.
However, the 2 leaders from last week's race are now 13th and 14th.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So, I mean, I've just realised I need to change. I've just realised that when I started the screen, it pinged everyone saying season opener time because I didn't change it. Anyway, Atom's pit again.
Oh, well.
Here he comes onto a set of hard tyres. Was that spin from Eclipse? I think it was. That's 5.
He's still not come around the final corner, so I presume so. He's not going to get Atom now either.
Race out of the pit lane. I think. Oh, Atom's got comfortably.
Yeah. So anyway, back to Dara's theories.
Oh yeah, why not?
My God. Oh. But no, look, Sergeant, maybe. Not
Well, apparently the safety car doesn't apply in turn 10.
Oh, really?
Look at the meme map.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't.
Just green flag. You know what? They could actually overtake him there, couldn't they?
Well, yeah, they could.
And technically, you haven't done anything wrong. So actually, Ginger Ninja, you've just put something absolutely leveled up on the podium. If you're still listening, Ginger Ninja, try and move on Delta in that part of the track and see if you get a penalty for it.
Yeah,
right now, go past him.
God.
What's Mark doing?
I don't know what Mark's doing. He's backed right up off the safety car. Oh, it's in.
Oh, the safety car's in that now. So he must have backed off before the safety car. He was too close behind. Here we go then. We're on board with Ginger Ninja.
Let's see if Mark does the same thing.
I will laugh quite a lot, actually.
But
when does Mark decide to drop
again?
The hypothetical hammer? It has been dropped, the foot has been hurt, and we are ready to go back racing.
There
Decent
we go.
start from Mark. He doesn't spin it off the line, but he's being pressured from from Delta here as they come towards turn 1. There's battles at the back. There's a spin there from Smeggy. And I presume there was a spin there from Kurt as well, because he's right at the back. That's 7 now on my tally. Who have we got going side by side? Pyrex and Forensic. Smeggy's retired from the session on track. Kurt's in the pit lane. We've got 13 runners left now then. We're only on lap 7. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there's a spin there. Skies Blues reset the track. You can do that. Forgot about that. You can do that. That means there's 8 spinners so far. Smeggy's left the session. Oh, he's retired, so that doesn't matter anyway. Nathan's on the back of Rage here for P4 in this race. Only 13 runners left, 12 of them in the train. Oh, my ear is itchy.
Atom, even after his spin, is still in the points.
Yes, he is.
But is being closed down by Eclipse, who last week was in the Alpha Tauri now.
Here comes Gamerman Steph to the inside of turn 10 on Pyrex. Medium tyre against hard tyre. Medium tyre wins out there. P8 for the Alpha Tauri man. Chasing after Forensic now for P7. So the top 6 are currently in a bit of a DRS train when the DRS is enabled in just over a lap's time. Mark sets the fast lap of Prix. 1 minute 20.9 on that medium tyre. So the Aston Martin Aramco Cognizant Formula 1 team. That's not a mouthful, is it? Ginger Ninja, he's right up close to the back of his teammate Delta, but no moves made into turn 1. I feel like he's looked at the rear end of that man. Oh, no, at the rear. Start again. He's looked at the rear end of that McLaren. There we go. For a long time now, because he was behind him for most of that sprint race.
Yes. We're coming up to now 19 laps. He's looked to the back of codename Delta 4.
Yeah. It's quite funny, actually. So, if we just have a quick look at the spin counter, we're currently on 34.
Oh my god.
Not even lying, that is what we're on.
Add my head to that list, so now we're 35.
Well, Nathan is still on the back. Oh, hello.
Let's have a spin.
Is that? Yes, it is a spin from Forensic, and that is 35. On the list, currently here. There you go. Listen, you ready?
There we go.
Sorted. Here, the pen click adds codename Delta for the much easier to be called McLaren F1 team. Takes the fastest lap of the Grand Prix off of Mark Souza. Nathan is right up behind Rage at the moment. Rage has been dropped by the top 3. Poor form there from the Williams driver. I still don't know who we're going to be talking to at the end of this race. I presume it'll be top 3 we've got.
Forensic has retired
in the pit lane. We're down to 12 now.
Kurt, our driver of the day from last week, seems to be struggling around Spain. It's not an easy track really though, is it, Dara? It's not easy with all the traction zones.
No, it's one of my least favourite tracks.
Oh, it's the fastest lap though.
19.7 for the Scuderia Ferrari. The names just keep getting shorter and shorter, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely beautiful. Nathan then, first time he's been able to open that DRS lap this entire race. He's going to go back towards Rage for P4. And that is right, it is lap 9. And that is the first time they've been able to use DRS in this race.
Oh,
top 3 though, still quite close together. Let's go up to them. Mark Souza, Delta, Ginger Ninja. Top 3 within that little DRS train of each other.
Yeah, all within 1.4 seconds of one another, which is
that's a massive moment from Delta. He's got the DRS, but is this Ginger Ninja's opportunity? He's using the ERS. Oh, he doesn't have the DRS. Codename Delta does not have the DRS and must have just missed it as he came around the final corner. And Ginger Ninja swoops past, and he's finally past his teammate. Meanwhile, Nathan's going to go to the outside of Rage into turn 1, sweeps across, and there's nothing Rage can do. Turn 1 is his corner. Atom also to the inside of Pyrex. We needed that DRS to make some moves, and Atom, he dropped it after leading the last safety car restart. He's now up to P8, not too far behind the leader.
Just looking on with Ninja now. He's able to get miles on the throttle quicker than Delta. Kurt has retired in the pit lane. Even after setting the fastest lap.
7 down, 11 to go for retirement from this race.
Yes, we're just going to be left with the 2 McLarens and the Aston Martin by the end.
Yeah, and that's if they don't spin and crash somewhere like they spun at Austin. Ginger Ninja then, he's got a little bit of work to do. Conan Delta's kind of scuppered this little DRS train for the front. Ginger Ninja's really got to push if he wants to be within that DRS window of the leader, Mark Souza here. He's got 2/10 to find in a little chicane. And he's actually lost time through there. Oh, another massive moment from Delta.
Sky's blue has come round. He has DRS Delta though.
He does, because he was within that detection. In the detection, he was within it. Even though he's now in the DRS of SLR Nathan back there. No moves made on this lap, however, as Ginger Ninja's used most of his DRS. Mark Souza's on 44% here.
Lemons went from being
Lemons, fair play to Lemons.
Behind.
Oh, hello, there's a spin now. Oh, no, it's not.
Lemons went from being a 10th behind Rage to over a second now because he had broke himself into turn 1. Well, fair play, he's up in P6. Oh, wide by Rage.
Oh, come on, didn't he? I've been working on that recently. He's on a diet. Sorry, that's a joke I often use with friends. That's a bit wide. That's mean.
For God's sake.
Sorry. Pyrex is on the back of Atom. Atom not being able to get into the DRS of Gamer. I keep wanting to say Gangster Man Steph, but it's not, it's Gamer Man Steph.
Should we just go with Steph?
Yeah, why not? Steph, that's easy, isn't it? Ginger Ninja, can he keep within that 1 second? Yes, he can.
Just about.
9/10. He's got the DRS.
And he's dropped his teammate.
Much of that ERS. He has dropped his teammate. Conan Delta with 2 massive mistakes in the last 2 laps out of the final corner. No such issues on this occasion, but he's 2.4 seconds off the top 2. And they might find themselves running away with it. As it stands, live championship picture. Atom's on 38. And Ginger Ninja is on 41.
Ooh.
In the live championship. So currently, your live championship leader is the man we are watching here in the McLaren.
Well, then again, it seems like that leader of the championship might be cursed at the moment. So does really Ginger Ninja want to be there? I wouldn't believe so.
That is a good question, actually. But those two would be far and away the top 2 in the field. Mark Souza would be next on, if he won this race, 25 plus 30. So he'd be on 34, actually, from 1 race, Mark Souza.
So it'd be 4 points behind Atom after 1 race.
Yeah.
Washed. Atom is washed.
And then next, I think, might be Delta.
Yes.
Because he picked up 7 in the sprint. Or 6 in the sprint, I should say. And then he's picking up 15 here, so that's 22 plus what he had already.
Ginger Ninja just slowly cutting away at Sousa's lead here, though.
I do need to work out. So, Ginger Ninja, yeah, he's really cutting into that. Hello? A TV?
Nathan didn't get out of 7th gear on that straight, though.
My TV didn't. My TV just turned off without warning. That lovely stuff. Thank
you,
lovely. Samsung.
Samsung, believe in better.
He's here. Yes, he is. No. Oh, there we go. Guys, he spun around as I was like, "Is he here?" Yes, he is. And he spun it at turn 2. Atom is crawling on the back of Steph at the moment.
Oh,
I'd be launching a HR complaint. So what were the sprint results? We had Mark got the 8. Atom got 7.
Delta
got 6, and then it was Ginger Ninja.
Yep. Then it was.
And then was it Chris?
I believe so.
Chris was 4. Actually, no. I think there's a position change. Is what I'm on about.
That is a very good point.
Let's have a quick look. Position changes. So 3rd.
Oh, Delta's
Nathan was 6th. Nathan picked up 3, so who was 7th?
Does he go for the hard tyre?
Rage, and then Lemons.
Does go for the hard tyre, so this might warrant now Ninja or Mark to make a pit stop on the next couple of laps.
Meanwhile, Atom is going past Steph down into turn 1. That hard tyre, he doesn't need to stop again here in this race.
He does not.
And he is up into P6 ahead of that little train of Steph, Pyrex, and Eclipse. Mark Zulo still leads the way. This little battle between Rage and Lemon's getting a little bit tasty. Oh, hello. It really is getting tasty. Rage has gone deep in turn 5. And he's lost out the position to Lemons. And that's P4 for the Alpine driver. Rage, I don't know what happened there. Just drifted off the track, it seemed.
Oh, Sky is Blue.
Spin again from Sky is Blue. We're now up to 12 for the race. We're nearly on 13, 13, 13. We're 13, 13, 12 at the moment.
Well, it's better than 666.
Why is that?
666 is the devil's number, my friend.
Oh, yes, of course.
Come on, Dara, keep up.
Sorry about that. Rage is coming to the pit lane. I think he's getting off that medium tyre.
Ooh, just gets it.
Everyone else is carrying on.
Relocation.
Ginger Ninja is outside of DRS of Mark Souza now.
Yeah, it should be time
just
to
over
pit,
a second is the gap. Yeah, undercut probably required there.
It's not as effective though this year, the undercut, is it?
No.
Which is a real... Like, I don't mind the realism of having the cold tyres on the... Obviously, the technical outlap. But it's a game. just let the guys have fun.
Yeah.
Like, you can have that realism turned on or off, in my opinion.
Yeah, so do I.
Esports, I completely get it. It's kind of the best of the best, but for something like this, you can turn that element of realism off, surely.
I'd agree with that.
Because, say someone like myself, I've only been league racing a couple of years. If I've only just started out, and then I go, oh, what are cold tyres, what does that mean? And then you're just spinning every race after you pit, you're going to get annoyed with it and eventually just not want to do it.
Oh, exactly. Nathan's coming to the pit lane now from P3.
Should be hard tyres again.
He's going to go on a hard tyre now. Yep, Lems is going to get promoted to P3 and Atom to P4.
It's a great drive from Lems.
This little train is all going to move up a little spot. 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th for this little train. Sky is Blue is right behind Rage here. Is he going to be able to make a move with DRS? I think he is, actually. He's only 3/10 behind.
He is on a lot older of a compound tyre, though.
He is. I don't think he's trying too hard here. Rage is spending ERS as if it's the last day on Earth to keep ahead, but he does so.
Ninja still...
Oh. Delta and Nathan going side by side. That's a spin from Nathan. There may have been contact there.
Oh dear.
We're now 13, 13, 13, but Delta is effectively now cleared Nathan.
Eclipsed from last up
now
into
on
P7.
cold tyres. Will Rage get up towards the back of the Alfa Romeo driver? These two... Oh no, it was Lemons. Lemons could get promoted here. As Mark Souza pits, Ginger Ninja stays out here. He has the DRS as well. Overcut, is it possible here?
Is he got a one-stop off the softs,
Lemons, though? Lemons, no. Surely not from here. No, you'd be crazy.
Not from here.
You mean Ginger Ninja. Ginger Ninja.
What do you think?
Or Mark.
Was it Kurt who did a full 11 laps on softs?
That's true, but that was touch and go. And this is what? End of laps to 17 laps, nearly.
So you're looking at, if you want to go 11 laps or 10 laps, you're looking at 22, 23, yeah. Oh, yellow flag?
I think it was just a moment for Sky's Blue because he's not lost much to the two in front of him.
Steph, Pyrex and Eclipse all keeping within touching distance of themselves. It's simmered out a little bit this race now.
It has. I think it doesn't help that there's only 11 drivers all going around the track.
That is true.
We're just approaching the end of the pit stop phase. I mean, we've got Pyrex. So effectively, Ginger Ninja, Lemons, Pyrex, and Steph. The four left. Oh,
Sky's Blue's going to
go. They're the four who are yet to pit, and Sky's Blue actually, but he's down at the back here. So we've got 4 of the top 10 left to pit. Ginger Ninja isn't this time round, and neither is Lemons. They're presumably going for softs. What about Steph?
So is Atom your effective race leader right now?
Yes, he is.
I don't know how that man does it. I really don't.
Mark Souza is basically P2 at the moment, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, no, because Eclipse could get to the end. Sorry.
And so oh no,
It's
Pyrex side on hard.
So it's currently Atom and Eclipse P1 and 2. How have we managed that?
I don't know, mate. Oh. Every time I go into Eclipse, he just seems to have a moment. I'm going to stay away from that man for now.
You're a nasty jinx on him, that.
Yeah, I am a nasty jinx. Ah, well. Anyway.
Well, Eclipse has dropped off the back of Pyrex here. He's lost DRS. Steph might just lose DRS here to Pyrex. This train's breaking up as well. In front of our very eyes. Pyrex is presumably going to soft in a few laps' time, along with Ginger Ninja and Lemons. Ginger Ninja does indeed stay out. What of Lemons in P2?
Lemon stays out as well.
Stays out.
This is going to be the game of cat and mouse, because Seuss has clawed up to, I think it's 3.5 seconds.
Steph is pitting now. Lap 18.
There we go. What compound?
So that would be 15 laps to the end. It must be softs. Unless he's going, we can't go medium here.
And it is the medium.
Medium. Oh, it is a fresh set of mediums. Well, there you go. Medium to the end there from Steph. That makes sense for a strategy.
I'd already pitted once, yes. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So,
no, just behind range.
We've only... So, we've got Eclipse just behind Pyrex now. These are the only two within DRS range of each other at the moment. Atom a little further up the road. And then further up is Lemons and the race leader, Ginger Ninja. We'll have a look at Ginger Ninja
slow in roads on Eclipse, but not much. I think it's about 4 tenths a lap now.
Ginger Ninja staying out in his McLaren. Is Lemons going to blink here? Stay out. Pyrex is now the only other driver. So they've only got 3 yet to pit in the top 10. And they're all staying out so far. Eclipse in that DRS range, though, of Pyrex. And he'll gain up to the back a little bit towards the end of the straight. Yellow flag, I don't know what for.
No, there was no yellow flag on the minimap.
So Eclipse them. He is 5 tenths away. Mark uses 3.2 off the back of these two. Where will Ginger Ninja filter out? And Lemons, actually. They'll be on the soft tyre as well. So is Ginger Ninja in the driving seat here for a race win? He's 15 seconds ahead of Atom, but if he comes out on softs, those, 5 seconds extra needed for a pit stop should be eaten up quite quickly. Is he pitting this time round? No, he's not. Wall of Lemons. Lap 20 now. Well, there's only 13 laps left, and Lemons stays out as well.
So Atom's technically your effective race leader, but he's on 14 lap old hards. But they should be coming into their best phases now, the hard tyres, shouldn't they?
Yes, they should. Here comes Eclipse, though. He's got a run on Pyrex to P4 in this race. He's been working at him for a few laps now.
Here we go.
He's got the DRS on him. He's gone past. And turn 1. Easy if you like. Eclipse P4 now for the Haas driver.
With that little bit of a battle,
Mark,
it's taken 5 tenths off from Mark, though.
He has. And he's gaining towards the back of these two now. Lap 21 of 33. Just about 2/3 of this race completed. Well, not well, yeah, nearly. Forensic's been saying in the chat that the TT setups are a no-go. Learning curve there then of Williams' driver. He'll be back. Not with the time trial setup. Eclipse looks like he's trying to set after Atom here.
Yeah, he's
I mean, they're
chunking
both of
time
them
out,
going
really.
to the end, I expect.
Oh, there's a
Well, there's a
spin.
spin there from Rage. 15th of the race.
And that's
So
that
does Lemons
final
come
points
into pit
position.
now? Ginger Ninja, sorry, no, he doesn't. Lemons pits. Lemons blinks first. Atom is going to be promoted to P2 now.
So this should be a soft tyre.
And Pyrex stays out. It should be a soft tyre. Is it? I mean, I can't see it not being.
There we go, soft tyres
There
on.
he is,
And
on his soft
Rage
tyre.
has left. I shall invite Rage.
Currently running P10. As Pyrex goes towards Eclipse down into turn 1. Didn't see that one coming. And Pyrex has got back past Eclipse. Into turn 1. That's just going to slow both of them up here. Invite Mark onto the rear wheel.
Oh, and it's brought
Lemons has
Rage's
come
car
out
into
4
the pits.
seconds behind Delta. That's interesting because he was about 8 seconds behind Ginger Ninja. And if he's only 9.9 off Mark Souza, then that can only mean one thing. And that is that Ginger Ninja is going to come out not very far behind Mark Souza at all. And he won't have many cars left to overtake, of course. Because Mark Souza's in an effective P4.
Here he comes.
Yeah, here he comes into the pit lane. Atom is going to take the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix.
It's going to be close.
Does Pyrex come in this lap as well? No, because it was only 14.5 seconds out, which would easily get him down the main straight. Pyrex is staying out as well, but here comes Mark Souza. Oh, no!
Mark's gone.
Crashed and he's out!
Safety car.
Oh, my word!
Oh, it is.
Safety car!
So Ninja, I don't know what's...
Good heavens above!
So your effective race lead, if people would pit now, are Ninja and Lemons?
I can't quite believe what I've just seen there.
What did he do? Just drop
Mark
out of the final
Souza?
corner?
Yes! And he dropped out of the final corner and hit the pit wall on the inside.
Oh.
So, well, that's just throwing the race on its head.
And Atom's in P1. Yay.
So everyone will get points then. If Rage comes back, everyone should get points.
That is true. I've invited Rage, I don't know. Oh no, his ghost is still
there. Jim's on 15. Kurt is 12. Gibson 10. So I've got Atom down there. I need Pyrex.
Atom's in. Pyrex is in. Oh! Eclipse has spun into the pit lane. It was
That's
a half
not ideal for the house driver.
It was a half spin, it was a drop, but...
So, Ginger Ninja indeed leads the Spanish Grand Prix.
With Lemons P2.
It's P2. Now, oh my, Atom is P3. Atom is P3. Pyrex P4. Great drive so far from him. Codename Delta will be P5 with Eclipse P6 and Nathan P7 after turn 4. Sky's Blue. He hasn't pit yet. Why wouldn't you pit?
Oh, we haven't pit at all.
No.
Oh, that's coming. No, right, no. No, thank you.
I don't know what he's smoking, but I want some of it.
Take Dara.
So effectively Sky's Blue is 9th.
Yes.
We'll count Rage's 10th because he said a ghost car. So Sky's Blue is 9th. Let's write down the points. So we've got Pyrex left. We've got... I'll put Lemons down here. Lemons is down there. Atom, Pyrex. Delta's down there. Eclipse. And then Nathan Sky is blue. But Steph, Blue, and Rage is there as well.
So we should have one more lap of safety car.
Mark will have 9 points after this race.
Yes. So he's gone from being 4 points behind Atom at 1 point to now being miles off Atom.
A long way behind Atom. See if Sky's Blue pits this lap. Yes, he does. He's effectively P9.
Freshest tyres possible. I kind of get it, actually.
I see, yeah.
I think he's only losing 1 position as well, because Rage is still in the final sector.
Yes.
Yeah, so he was effectively at the back anyway.
Nathan's in the race. Rage is only going to get 1 point here because he's ghosted.
So Atom's come out and used tyres. Ninja had already done a lap before the safety car. Lemons has done 3 laps. And the rest of them are on either 1 or some of them are on a lap used tyres from qualifying. Well,
so Eclipse got 6 points last week. Steph got none. Sky's Blue got none. And I don't need to do that. So there's those 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we've got 9. Just work out the points for 9 drivers then. So we've got, because then Lemon's here, God of Gaming is on 2, and Alan E 1. Right. So Atom currently P3, provisionally picking up 15 points, moves to 49. Codename Delta would pick up another 10. He would move to 16 points. Ginger Ninja, if he picked up the full plethora of 25, would provisionally be 48 points. Ooh. Who's got fast lap at the moment? Can we check?
Yes.
The detail,
it was Kurt with a 19.7. The fastest man out of everyone, with the laps that they've got, is Atom.
But it still wouldn't count then, would it? Because
no, it's not. No,
that's the point.
Oh no, but the fastest out of everyone is actually Steph with the fastest laps that they have left in the race.
Right. Nathan's heading for 6 more points. That'll put him up to 17. Lemon's heading for 18 points. 23 provisionally for him. Pyrex heading for his first 12 of the season. Eclipse heading for a further 8 to add to his 6-14. Steph 4. Sky is Blue 2.
Oh, Lemons
so currently, as it stands. Oh, get invite quick. Invite. Good. So as it stands, the championship standings look like this: Atom 49, Ninja 48. Wait for it. Lemons 23.
Oh.
So there's currently a gap of 25 points provisionally between second and third. That's an entire race win. I really hope Lemons gets back in his car.
He should do. I have sent an invite. I'll send one again.
Of course, safety car is in this lap. I'll also check on invite just in case.
He's not rejoined the session as of yet. Oh no. That means Atom might get P2 here.
That would be pretty gutting for Lemons if he drops all the way back from here.
Yeah, it would.
So we'll go on board with Atom then as we wait for Ginger Ninja to get this race restarted.
When's he gonna go?
So we've got 7 laps to go. He's not gone quite yet. He's gone now. Yes, he has it out of the final corner. And here we go then. We're racing back underway here in Spain. A really depressing sight to see Atom going straight through Lemons. He's not back in his car and he's just going to lose position after position. Nathan is pressuring Atom, Eclipse here for P6, but nothing doing, and I can't actually see what's going on.
Oh, Eclipse.
Here we go. A snap there from Eclipse. Around the outside. Can Nathan make the move? He's going to have to do it the long way around. He's trying. They're side by side as they head towards turn 4. Is Nathan gonna be able to stick it all the way around the outside. It looks like he is. Yes, he is
What a lovely
indeed.
move.
All the way around the outside. Great move there from Nathan to move himself up into P6 here. Lemons is still holding on to P3, but he's not back in his car yet. Delta and Pyrex are going to eat him up for dinner. Pyrex is heading for a podium as it stands. No one with penalties as well, so the race will be decided on track at the moment, which is always nice to see. Ginger Ninja does have a second on Atom at the moment as Pyrex and Delta both go through Lemons here. Nathan's up next to move himself up into P5 as well.
Ginger Ninja has pulled out over a second gap this lap to Atom. So as it stands, Ninja is going on for his first win in GRL, I believe.
Well, I didn't have that set on me. Ginger Ninja picks up the fastest lap at the Grand Prix. 18.3. Be interesting to see if anyone can beat that from here. So then, we've got Delta and Pyrex right next to each other. Eclipse and Lemons, that's a ghost car, so don't believe what you see there. Steph is near to Eclipse as well, though. Oh, Lemons is still not back in his car. He might be having internet issues, and that's just a real shame. He was running in P2. He had the right strategy, but he's dropped all the way back now to 8th, and it'll be 9th very shortly, and that's as far back as he'll go.
And there it is.
Rage's AI won't overtake him. So, Delta then, 2.5 cents back on Pyrex. He's looking for a podium position here. He's run for so long in a podium position tonight, he wants to have it at the end of lap 33 of 33.
Delta is all over the back of him, but he is in an Alfa Romeo sandwich.
He is. Alfa Romeo heading for a decent evening here, 25 points between the two drivers.
And so is McLaren.
Heading for even more, even better evening, 37 points as it stands, heading their way. DRS enabled though. We've got 5 laps to the end here in Spain, GRL. Anyone make any positions up towards the end? Steph is only a tenth and a half, a couple of tenths behind Eclipse here, but he can't make the move towards turn 1. He'll have to settle for P7 for the moment.
Oh, Delta gets a little bit out of shape through 3. Oh, there's been a spin. Eclipse has gone.
And he has indeed gone around, and he's dropped back to P8 effectively.
Yeah.
Because he'll get back past the Lemons. And even if he doesn't, I think Atom will give him that place. I think it'd be very harsh to not give Lemons at least 2 points here, even though he's disconnected.
Delta's still lining up this move.
Oh, Eclipse has spun again. Down at turn 8, those tyres are really hot, but I still think he'll be given P8 here.
Yeah. Here we go. So Atom's closed the gap down by 3 tenths this lap now.
Has he?
Yep. So it was 1.7. It's now 1.4 coming into the final corner. Up back to 1.5. So it seems Atom's gone with more straight line speed. The straights.
Yes.
And then Ninja's gone with a slightly higher wing.
Well, DRS enabled. Nothing happening here. Oh, Lemons' AI pitting. Oh dear.
Well, that's a shame.
So he goes onto a fresh set of softs as if he needed them.
Well,
and he's gonna drop to. Well, I still think we should count P8 and Rage P9. Sorry, Lemon should count P9, Rage P10, and Eclipse P8 here.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to presume. Sky's Blue is still on the back of Steph here for P6. This battle has become for.
I regret sending Atom as the little dancing water bottle now.
Yeah, I don't even know if has he even seen it, do you know?
No, he's not seen it yet. I'm just going to leave it there, though.
Yeah, that's kind of awkward, isn't it? Well, he's currently heading for P2, unless something happens to Ninja on this, on the last lap for this race. He's heading for P2. Conan Delta's still plugging away at Pyrex here for P3. He's got 3 laps left to try and make the move. So we start lap 31 of 33 here in Spain.
Pyrex still doesn't have
Roughly about
DRS.
5 minutes left in this race. Oh, Sky's Blue has got past Gamerman Steph down towards turn 1 with that DRS, and that's P6 for the Red Bull driver for so long, running around at the back, heading for 8 points here. This would be a great result.
Atom's slowly falling off the cliff. Now 2.3 the gap.
I think he is. And Pyrex is on the back of him now. Did he make a mistake somewhere?
Oh, I don't know.
Or has he just lost
I
time?
didn't get that. I was going back and forth between the battle between the two Alfa Romeos and Delta.
Yeah. Might have been a snap of oversteer.
There we go then. DRS open for Pyrex.
Yeah, that'll help him defend from Delta here.
And then can defend
I know this won't be what Atom's done, but I mean, he's helping his championship because he'd. Oh well, unless because is Pyrex full time?
Oh, I don't know.
Delta is. Let's have a look at the
Delta is definitely
lineup. Pyrex is not full time,
ah.
so maybe. So he's helping his championship out here ever so slightly. I mean, I want to keep Pyrex behind him, of course, because that'll be 3 points he doesn't want to lose out on.
Yeah, exactly.
Currently heading to, despite being second, still heading to maintain his lead in the championship for season 2. The reigning champion in the Mercedes.
Runs a little bit wide through 4.
He doesn't look comfortable, does he? Lap and a half to go then.
They were slightly used tyres.
He comes through turn 6. Yeah.
Ninja looks really comfortable though in the lead here.
He does. 21 corners to go then in this race for the top 5. Top 6 even.
Well, that was quick maths.
I've been trying to work that out ever since turn 5. There's one more DRS straight, really, that you can make a move on, and that's going to be down in towards turn 1. Delta is on the back of Pyrex. Is he going to be able to make the move? Pyrex is going to be trying to make the move on Atom here.
His defence going to turn into attack. Here we go.
2 tenths is the gap between Delta and Pyrex, but 4 tenths is the gap between Pyrex and Atom, and nothing's going to happen in towards turn 1. Oh, Pyrex might even tried, nearly tapped Atom through the corner. He didn't, but it looked like he may have been very close to. Coming around turn 3 then. Still no moves to be made. It's still Ginger Ninja, Atom, Pyrex, your top 3 here this evening. Nathan P5 and Sky's Blue P6. Nathan's still on the back of this train. If there's a little bit of a collision here, Nathan could pick up the pieces. He's less than a second off the podium at the moment, is Nathan. Or he's about a second off the podium.
Oh, Delta's right up the chuff now of Pyrex.
Slipped a little bit through there though, but has he got a little bit more ERS? I don't think he does. They come towards turn 10. No moves to be made through there.
Fully up and under.
So this straight, he's trying it. He's going to have to go around the outside of turn 11 if it's going to make it work. And he's not going to be able to do that. And he sits in behind. So, while this battle resumes to the final corner, I think actually Delta taps Pyrex through. They've not come close to Ginger Ninja. He wins in Spain as Nathan gets past Delta. What's gone on here? Delta's spun it at the final corner. Delta has spun it. He's thrown it all away. He's reversing to the line here, and he's only going to pick up P7. Drama on the final lap of the race. Oh my word.
Oh
Final
dear.
corner, I should even say. Well, if you could, Jazzy, if you could invite those 3 drivers. I don't know how Tips has got driver of the day there. If we have to nominate one, I'd have to say I think my driver of the day is Atom actually today. Only bully because of the fact that he was basically last and he's come home second.
Yeah, I'll go with that with you. It's either that or Ginger Ninja, either one.
Yeah, Ginger's been good, but yeah. So there he is then with his trophy. Good result from him. Here's your results then. The weekend results as well. Ginger Ninja picks up the full plethora from this race of 26. He wins out over Atom. Actually, this is the results from the weekend. Let's get to the results of the race. There we go. Atom P2 with Pyrex in P3. The Canadian finishes behind the Austrian. SLR Nathan P4 with Sky is Blue P5. Jazzy, you've invited the wrong person.
Nathan's
Steph
P3.
P6 with no Pyrex is P3.
I've got Nathan P3 on here.
No, it's because that's the weekend results.
Oh, right. Okay.
So Nathan's P. Sorry, Nathan. Sky's Blue P5, Steph P6, Delta P7, and Rage P8. Lemons P9 and Eclipse P10. I think Eclipse will get P8. Lemons P9 and Rage P10. Then your DNFs: Mark, Kurt, Frenzik, Smeggy, Monty, Sander, Pikachu, and Chris. Yeah, well, that's the first sprint race classification I've ever seen, to be fair.
It's a very strange classification.
So, I'm going to work out the standings very quickly. Ginger Ninja is now on 49. Atom is now on 52. Third came Pyrex, wasn't it?
Yep.
And fourth was Delta. So he picks up 12 from that. That's 18. Oh, no, Delta didn't come fourth. He spun. Nathan came fourth.
Atom has asked if you can open the party up for him, please.
Oh, sorry.
I tried the invite and it's just not working.
There you go. One thing. But P3 was Pyrex in his Alfa Romeo. We can. Do you want to wait for Atom before we talk, or not fast?
That's entirely up to you, mate.
We might as well have a chat with Pyrex while we wait for Atom.
Yes. Pyrex, are you there, my friend?
Pyrex?
Pyrex?
Something tells me
we
he's not
can
here.
wait a little bit. No, he's in the party. Oh, wait a minute. We have to wait for Atom anyway.
Yes, I will try and invite Atom again.
7.
The man of many names. Oh, here he is.
There he is. So who finished P5 in that race?
Oh God, I don't. Oh, Pyrex has now left the party. Okay.
Was it Sky? I'll invite Pyrex just one more time, see if that works. Well, I've had an issue.
I
I've
think
had that
in the
before.
final race, like fourth would have been Nathan, or just whoever was behind Delta.
Yeah, Nathan was fourth.
Who was?
I think it was Sky is Blue.
Sky's Blue's fifth, but who was sixth then?
Was
Game Moment.
Delta came seventh.
Who was P6?
That's it. Steph was
Game
P6.
Moment.
Thank you, Atom.
Anyway,
Steph was P6. Eclipse came in P. Yeah, carry on. Yeah, you go.
so Atom, well done on your second place. Can you just talk us through the race as it went for you?
Luckily started P2 after the pretty hectic sprint. The hosting the lobby helped at the start, definitely. It was all running well, to be fair, until the safety cars, when I just purposely spun out last corner to give me some challenge.
Okay.
Then I was aiming to finish the race on those hards, because it would have just been enough, I think. Because the pace was alright, the others weren't gaining too much on the older mediums, so I was happy with that one. Didn't have too much traffic as well. And then the safety car came. Ninja just pushing and pushing away, pretty much. Maybe could have had pace at the end, but my RT button pretty much stuck at the chicane, so I around that part as well. And then I had to defend Pyrex, Delta, who of course lost the car at the final corner, and But yeah, luckily at the end it was enough. As we saw in the sprint, overtaking seemed to be pretty difficult still. So yeah,
I was
at the end,
I was going
very
to say
happy
about that. The pace was fine on the other two stints. It just then got to the final stint where I think at one point you got down to 1.3, and
Yeah,
then I think it finished up being like 3 point something behind.
it was 1.2, and then I dropped to 2.5, and then I knew, yeah, maybe I should look behind instead of ahead for now.
Yeah.
And
Well,
yeah,
that was it's a great drive, mate. You were basically last at one point and then come home in P2 again.
yeah,
So
they even messed up my tires as well under the safety car. Gave me soft.
yes, we
So
noticed that.
no,
Yeah.
not
So,
soft.
Atom, is it the sprint points? Is it 8-1?
No, it's 5-1 in
the
GRL.
top five.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
Right. Thank you. Sorry, you can carry on now.
So we're living in 2019, not 2018, Dara. What else was I going to say now? I've lost my trail of thought now. Well,
Well,
that's
yeah.
not good.
You're gonna speak to Ninja about his win.
Yeah,
Yes,
Ninja's
I
pretty
am
good
about to
shot,
do
to
that.
be fair.
Helpful.
Ninja did
Yeah.
really well.
Ginger Ninja, well done today. I think it's your first win in GRL.
No. I
No.
won last season in Mexico.
All right then, first one this season. I only
Yeah.
joined this season. There we go. It's the first one I've witnessed, so congratulations.
You should feel
Talk us
honoured.
through your race, because your race was seeming you were stuck behind Delta's rear wing for both the sprint and I think another kind of 11 laps of the main race as well, mate.
Yeah, basically. It was so annoying. Because I knew I had more pace. I tried to pass him in the sprint. I think I tried it once on the main straight. I just burned everything because he had a poor exit. And then he still tried to defend it. I was like, why? I was getting so annoyed and so frustrated behind him. Then we go into the main race and Atom has his host advantage start, and that was annoying. I almost jumped the start because of it.
The sprint start was better, to be fair.
I know, I watched it in I watched it in the mirror. And I was like, oh yeah, I've qualified ahead of Atom, this is going to be a good race, I'm second, it's fine. And then all I see is two red arrows on my left and see a Mercedes flying through. I'm like, where has he come from then?
I didn't realize until the main race. I was like in sprint. Wow, I'm the go-to start.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't help that I didn't have a good start on either of the races, so it made yours look even even better compared to mine. But I would just like to point out, okay, if we go to the stream chat, you remember the first safety car when you had binned it and the safety car restart, and then there was the next safety car, yeah? If you look up into the chat, Atom will still end up on the podium. Was I wrong?
Yeah, no, I remember you put that in. I mentioned it.
I knew you would, because it's you, and you always manage to get your way
told
back
you
up, and it's
in the-
annoying.
I told you
I mean-
in the Discord today that it's us two this season.
I mean, yeah. Now that
Well,
you've told
I'm
me
gonna-
about the tyre
what-
pressures,
On that point about it being you two, I want to quickly just read out my, maybe poorly, but relatively accurate championship standings. Atom is currently leading the championship on 49 points. Ninja is second with 46 points.
I knew
And
it'd
if
be
my
like
maths are
3
correct,
points.
third place is Nathan with 20. I think that you two have an entire race win plus fastest lap on anyone else.
Well, we saved that for Brazil.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
So
is...
yeah, so that was because we've got Nathan on 20, and we've got like the likes of Jim still there, 15, Pyrex now on 15,
So I think...
Kurt on 12, Gibson, Eclipse, and Blue Sky all on 10. So we've got a smattering, but yeah, you two are far and away.
So,
in the
so
lead here.
Atom, I know you won the first race. You got fastest lap as well, didn't you?
Yeah, and pole position.
So-
1 point.
Yeah. Do you get points for pole?
Yeah, 1
Yes.
point.
One.
Oh, okay. So I didn't get pole today. Because I got held up. But That was
We all
so
know.
annoying.
No,
No,
So you're
We all know Mark Sousa only raced today to take that 1 point away from you.
the only difference between me and you is the 1 point for pole and the fact that you were second in the sprint and I was fourth.
yes.
Yeah.
I was stuck behind my teammate from qualifying to halfway through the race.
I was about to mention Mark Sousa. If Mark would have carried on the race, and obviously with the kind of pace that he had, do you think the result could have been different?
Yeah.
I think if he didn't crash, it would have been I'd have had to try and get past him, and then see how much tyre life I've got left to try and catch at him.
Yes,
I think it would have been the final 3 laps would have been interesting.
I said it on stream. If you'd pitted, I estimated that you'd come out about a second and a half behind him.
Well, behind them,
You
six.
wouldn't have been far
two,
behind
yeah.
Mark Sousa, yeah.
With 2.
So you wouldn't have been
Sort of
far
second
behind
down.
him as well.
Yeah, I'd have come out
So
that
you probably
far,
would've
but
even
then
taken
I still had to go through the warm up, so it probably would have been about 2.5, maybe 3 seconds
Yeah.
after warm up.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
really like that about this game, that you have to factor in the warm up phase. So doing an overcut
we
is
mentioned
really
that.
good. It adds a whole
You
new
mentioned
depth to
everything,
it.
Jazzy, which is just amazing.
I know you did, Dave. I had to stream up. At least
remember
I
you
didn't
will.
spin this time.
Yes, I will quickly read out the spin stats. I took a tally.
You did
after
it
this
again!
time.
Oh my god!
yes.
I counted, and I've literally written down a tally of how many is that?
Turn 3 was after this culprit.
45 spins tonight.
We got worse.
Today?
That's 4 more.
Over quali, sprint, and the race. I counted 45. 13 in quali, 13 in the sprint, and 19 in the race.
Was Atom one of them?
Yes, he was.
Yes,
I was so surprised when I looked at the stream and I saw a Mercedes with no front wing, and then I saw FG Atom as the name. I was like, sorry, how was his wheel not off?
Yeah, ask me.
Because
I
you
was-
went in front
didn't
right
do
first.
anything. I just, when it was spinning, I was like, okay, I'm getting downstairs early today. I was already finished with the race pretty much, and then, hey, it's still going.
Well,
I don't know how you managed that, to be fair.
next
I
week
was-
we are on to Bahrain in GRL.
Ooh.
Atom,
which place like that?
Pre-review?
Bahrain will be interesting, I guess. I mean, last season we accidentally didn't turn damage on, so that was interesting.
Can we do that again so I can just do my dumb stay out forever and go to puncture territory?
But in the preseason race, Nathan won there, so I wouldn't count him fully out, but
Yes.
obviously was ahead of the patch. And yeah, I think Lemons is on pace as well. I think his whole Wi-Fi or something shut down because I don't even know if he rejoined.
No, he
I think
didn't.
if Delta doesn't
Unfortunately.
spin, he's actually in for a shout.
Delta is quick, but he doesn't want to keep the contract. That's
He
not
kept it in
Delta.
front of me to annoy me for so long, and then as soon as I get past him, I'm going to spin now.
Well, on that bombshell, we go to Bahrain, which is more slow speed corners, which we know with these cars is absolutely tetchy as anything with the back end. So,
My favourite racetrack to watch racing on.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like Bahrain as well.
Hey, at least it's not Russia.
Turn
Oh,
1,
God.
turn 4, turn 11, final corner. You can overtake pretty much anywhere at Bahrain. I love it.
We
That's
will
true.
spend it everywhere anyways. Per 9 and
I was
10
looking
is
for
the
opportunities
optimal
to dive
opportunity.
bomb at Spain, but they got rid of it by making the new long left-hander. I was
Yes,
like, only dive bomb
exactly.
place, and it really annoys me.
Well, I think
Right,
me and Dara would love to stay in chat all night, but I don't think everyone else would.
Yeah. I'll end the stream here then. So, well done to you, Ginger Ninja. Well done to Atom. Well done to Pyrex. He wasn't able to join the party, but well done to him. He came MP3. We will, of course, be back next week for the Bahrain Grand Prix, as we've just been saying. Hopefully, Mark will be back for that. Light Shock will be back, so he might be here alongside me. I'll thank Jezzy again, as if this is the last time I'll ever speak to him. So thank you, Jezzy.
Jezzy?
For stepping in. Jezzy, what did I say?
You said
Jezzy?
Jezzy.
Jazzy. Sorry. Thank you, Jazzy. There we go. For stepping in. And yeah, we will be back next week. The top two in the championship are here. They're running over it so far. Where will it go from here? We'll find out next week when GRL returns.